What's up guys, I've got one more short guide for you. Wriothesley or Wriothesley in Stellar Conduct, finally becoming a practical team archetype in version 7.0 thanks to Adetta. I say practical because technically you can already trigger it with Zandrone on the team, but running two main DPS characters together is pretty awkward with how both of their kits work. So it's really Adetta that makes this playstyle viable. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday on Kick, and huge thanks to all of you for supporting my channel. So Wriothesley, you mainly played him in Melt or Freeze teams, but now he also has the option of playing Stellar Conduct due to some changes in his kit. This version of Wriothesley is paired with Cryo and Electro teammates that can consistently apply their elements. You already know why. Polestar field charges, but Adetta is absolutely mandatory to enable this reaction. Wriothesley can't trigger it on his own, and that's a major limitation for his team DPS, as you will see. You will want to pair him with Electro characters like Yaemiko, Alosha, Beidou, or maybe Fischl, alongside Cryo teammates like Adetta, Rosaria, or Citrali, just to give you a few examples. One thing you might notice is that none of these characters is a healer, and honestly he don't really need one, at least not urgently. Wriothesley drained his own HP while performing normal attacks during his elemental skill, then restore a portion of it through his passive talent after landing an empowered charge attack. With Stellar Conduct though, he gets access to that special charge attack much more frequent than before, giving him noticeably better survivability. You can almost use it once every full normal attack combo, which helps a lot in HP recovery. And if you ever need emergency healing outside of your regular combo, just use it. That special charge attack also deals Stellar Conduct damage, and don't forget that his third and fifth normal attack during his combo now deals stellar damage as well. Because of that, his base DPS increases significantly. Previously his baseline was around 12.3k DPS, although freeze teams could push it much higher thanks to Escoffier, but Escoffier belongs in freeze teams. You won't be using her in Stellar Conduct. With at least one teammate enabling the reaction, Stellar Conduct Wriothesley reaches roughly 22.6k baseline DPS over a 21 seconds rotation. That's a very substantial improvement. His combo doesn't change from his previous playstyle. Elemental skill, full normal attack combo, charge attack, repeat that 2 more times, and elemental burst. But if you want, you can just forget about the elemental burst. For artifact sets, there are 2 excellent options: Maréchaussée Hunter and the new Disenchantment in Deep Shadow. Simply use whichever set has the better substats. You should run an attack sense and attack goblet because a huge portion of his total DPS is now stellar damage. In fact, over 80% of his total damage comes from stellar damage. Overall, a Stellar Conduct is a clear upgrade for Wriothesley, both in personal DPS and total team damage. One of his strongest version 7.0 teams is Wriothesley, Yaemiko C1, Alosha, and Adetta, reaching approximately 125.4k DPS. That's not quite meta level damage, but it's definitely respectable. It's a meaningful improvement that makes Wriothesley much more relevant in today's meta. Other variations using characters like Titi, Fischl, Beidou generally end up dealing less damage. Personally, I believe this is Wriothesley's best team going into version 7.0. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.